view the world that we live in without the lens of our experience. And the lens of our experience lends itself to struggle, lends itself to difficulty, lends itself to being, if you will, on the wrong side of the tracks. And so when we view our experience within an American context, we look through that lens. And so for someone to use derogatory comments, to use the language that they use, it grabs us emotionally. But I want to challenge us to move at a level beneath that or above that, if you will, and to really listen and hear what our dear sister said. I'm going to just say this before I keep going on. At some point, we're going to have to come up with a license for Alvia, maybe just on the Pastor Study Show, because she uses a lot of scripture. But that's just for the show. Just for the show. That's neither here nor there, because I don't want to upset nobody. I don't mind upsetting them, but for the purposes of radio. Right. All right, so now, which is to also say that we've got to look at things at a different lens and remove our experience, and then to look at them through, if we're going to be believers, through the prism of Scripture and the context of Scripture. So that removes our emotions and the scarring that we have had away from it and allow our positions to be supported by such. So when you realize that he is basically Nero of Rome, who's a narcissist, all over again, and drunk on his own success, and really is only concerned about how well he can benefit and profit financially. And just because just since people are listening, we forget that the Clintons and Trump are friends. They go all the way back to the early 90s.
Right. So
they're friends.
Yeah. So that doesn't make necessarily the other side more appealing. But what we do know is that he is extremely polarizing.
He's extremely polarizing. Hillary is the same way. Either you love her or you hate her.
But it's not to the extent.
It's not to the extent in racial tones.
Correct.
Like Trump is.
Correct.
Trump in racial tones is very polarizing. Hillary in policy initiatives is very polarizing.
Right. So let's go to the call. Let's continue this conversation. Robert, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Doing well. Welcome to the Pastor Study. Go ahead and state your comments.
I really appreciate it. I've been listening to you guys for about the last year now, and I really appreciate the topics that you guys take up. I'm kind of in agreement with the sister said earlier about Donald Trump. He's opportunistic. Not saying he's not sensitive, because he does know what he's doing. He's not dumb to where he makes comments and just act like, oh, wow, I messed up. I didn't even say that. He's too smart for that. But he definitely knows what he's doing and what he is saying. But I always just go back to this, is, we vote. If you don't like him, go out and vote. That's when you shut him up totally. But if you don't, you're just going to keep talking and talking.
Absolutely right, Robert. So let me ask you, are you a member of a church?
No, to be honest with you, I go to...
You don't have to say where you go. You don't have to sit down. You have to.
I go to a mosque. Islam is my faith.
Okay.
I go to a mosque on 35th Street, but I still enjoy you guys' topics. You guys are great leaders in the community, and I appreciate what you do in the community. Just because I might give a different faith as far as what I know, religious philosophy and things like that, I still appreciate and I really admire what you guys are doing.
Well, thank you, and accept my apology for assuming that you were a part of the church.
You're fine, brother. No, you're fine.
But let me ask you, though, if your faith leader openly endorsed Donald Trump in some sort of rally, if Trump came to this area or wherever you are, and your faith leader endorsed Trump at that rally, how would you then feel about your faith leader?
Yeah, well, I definitely would have to want to know what was his intention. I think that is not fairness. I would want to hear his or her point of view on it, to kind of see why they do that. And if I don't agree with them doing it, I don't necessarily agree with probably everything that everybody says in the church now, or the church leader may say or think about. But one thing I've always learned, I would be like I said, I would give an opportunity to find out why he said it, and then I would go from there. But if he said it that he was going to support him, that he felt that things he was saying, and then he and I would have a disagreement. But that necessarily don't mean that I would, stop being a member, going to the mosque, or, stop believing in his message and his word. I might just not agree with that he might endorse Donald Trump, and I would be probably like, why would you? But at the same time, you guys both know everybody's an individual, and people do things sometimes that we may not understand at that time.
You're absolutely right, Robert. Thank you so much for your comments. We appreciate the time.
Keep doing what you're doing, though. Success what you guys got going on.
Thank you again. You have a good day. So here's what we know, right? Rightly or wrongly, people talk about, they bash, they talk about all this stuff. The reality is he keeps winning.
Oh, indeed.
Right?
My channel and my son's channel.
Election, a lot of somebody's, and one of the things that, like I said, in terms of being, politically aware or astute, you have to understand that she raised point previously about the lens through which we look at things.